Hey everybody, welcome back to another Civilization Sunday presented by the Geek Vibes Nation. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Geek Vibes Nation. I'm so sorry. Game Vault Podcast.
Are you kidding me?
I've done so many Geek Vibes Nation podcasts lately that it's
Tom is going to straight up murder you.
I told myself, like, don't say Geek Vibes Nation.
I was
Don't say
looking at you and you kept going even though we were making eye contact.
Game Vault Podcast, not Geek Vibes Nation. My
The
apologies.
betrayal.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Yes, Civilization Sunday, brought to you by Game Vault Podcast. Tom, Jen, Mark are kind enough to let me stream with them on Sundays. So we've had a multiplayer campaign going in Civilization 6 with Mark and myself. Mark is France, I am Japan. And we are almost finished with our first campaign together. We're at turn 225 of 250, and it's been a wild ride.
Yeah, it has.
Yes, it has been.
We're
Yeah,
at
yeah.
war. Something happened. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So Mark, you missed me say that you guys are Geek Vibes Nation, not Game Vault Podcast.
That's fine.
Mark, he looked
Whatever
me in
gets
the
us in the
eyes.
door at Comic Con.
He looked me in the eyes while he said it, Mark. It was painful.
Mark, I've done.
Dead stare.
Yes, it was just like he's not stopping. He's not stopping.
This past week, I did two spots on Geek Vibes Nation, so that's why.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I
The
just
excuses.
I'm stuck in it. I'm sorry. I can't help it. All right,
Absolutely fine.
I can't.
I'm just glad that you decided to do this stream to let me take my mind off The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, have you been playing?
Oh,
How did that go?
it's a lot.
I've heard some mixed reviews.
It's I like it. Just because I like I like really good stories, and so far where I'm at, I think about the halfway point.
Okay.
The story so far has been really good, and just the the emotion it brings out
Okay.
is bar none. And like, essentially, I had texted Tom, or I think I put it in the Game Boy Pod chat, that I literally wanted to murder the main villain.
Oh, that's a good. That's a good thing then.
Yeah, at that point. And he was like, ah, ha, ha. I'm like, no, I'm not talking about the character in the game. I mean, me personally, I'm going to go through that TV and murder that main villain. Like,
So-
that's how much the emotion. It's real good.
There was I saw that there was a little bit of a scandal with the game, and like I guess there's a part where
Don't try to spoil anything.
yeah, there's a very controversial part featuring Laura Bailey's character, I think.
Okay, I'm
So-
just, don't.
Yeah.
It might be the part I'm in now.
So yeah, people were not happy,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah, there's some really good parts.
What did I miss?
It doesn't let up at all.
He's talking about The Last of Us 2.
Oh, okay.
It just
It never ends.
no, meaning in terms of emotion and things happening. It just, like I said to Tom, I was like, can I say I'm having fun playing the game? No. But it's amazing.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Is it scary?
Yeah, I made the description, and there might be a better word for this, but playing this game felt a lot like mature storytelling, in that it wasn't very black and white,
Gotcha.
in terms of, a lot of the story plays with your emotions, plays with what you think is going to happen, and what, why things happen, or like what people are thinking when things, and it just plays with that, and it's really well done. I mean, I've seen some people on the internet going, "You don't have to like this game,"
Right.
you know,
Of
being
course.
assholes like that. But yeah, it's just I'm having a lot of like I don't want to put it down. I literally have been playing it since Friday, and every waking hour I've had. So I can highly recommend it.
And
So
that
just
and it came out on Friday, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
correct. So just be aware. Depending on your emotional state, you may want to take breaks. I come from the idea of I would just like to get all the emotion and awfulness done quickly, sort of like a ripping the band-aid off sort of thing.
Sure.
You know, let me beat it in 4 or 5 days. I have the situation where I can do that. You know, once I, figure things out with my grandmother, taking care of her, then basically the rest of the time is my time. So, outside of the responsibilities of stranger damies and stuff like that, things that are not work, I can just play that game. So that's what I've been trying to do. So I'm glad to have a nice little reprieve here of some getting dominated in Civilization. Take away from that stuff.
Well, we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do next weekend because we're probably gonna finish up here tonight.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to at least do the test. I said I wanted to see with you if I can start a multiplayer game with you with the DLC.
Okay.
Hey, I disrupt rocketry, so that should help you win.
Oh, hell yeah. I love it. Mark is
Yeah, you're in second place in sports and score.
and in sports.
And in sports, yes, you are.
My team dominates. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I'm glad that I can help you, get your mind off some stuff, and
it's more. It's not so much mind off stuff. It's more my emotional well-being.
right.
Well,
That's important too.
I don't know if this will be a positive or negative for Jen to do it. The entire game, I feel my muscles are like tense. The entire time I'm playing the game, like I'm in a constant tense feeling, which is what that game is trying to portray.
So I guess it's doing its job.
Yeah, I understand. Like, like I said on the podcast, which will come out tomorrow, it will probably not get a 10 from me because I'm very strict, 10 person. I rarely, if ever, give out 10s for anything.
He's very picky.
Yeah, you guys tease me about the quarter point scores.
That's right.
I do it too.
Because it has to be, like, the example I give is the one of the 10s I can always mention is that what's it called? Link to the Past is a 10 in my book. There may be some flaws in the game from the age, but in terms of gameplay and story and stuff, and it was first 16-bit Zelda. It's got all that stuff, it's revolutionary. Like, it needs to be a game that I think will last forever to be a 10.
Okay.
Mark, what did
if
you
I had to-
rate Horizon? I don't remember.
Horizon will probably be a 9.
Okay.
It was my number 3 game of the year. The year it came out was that 2017.
I think so.
So that would have been Oxenfree? Question mark for my game of the year. Yeah, I think it was Oxenfree, Persona, Horizon. I'd have to look that up. But should I do the thing that takes 44 turns to occur?
I don't know if we have enough time.
I mean, you don't.
No, to trade with you from one of my cities, it
Ah.
would have taken 45 turns.
That's a lot.
Let's see, production. Okay, we're only doing one thing at a time. So that's what I've been doing since Friday. Haven't had much time. I did one palate cleanser after a very heavy scene. I played some NBA 2K20 while having a podcast on in the background. But
That's not too bad.
yeah. And finishing the sentence I said about this is next week I want to just see if we can play the DLC together, just so you can see what the difference is. With that.
Gotcha.
And then we can figure out other stuff to play. I wouldn't mind playing Civilization every Sunday, but this is a way to wind down the week.
Yeah, it's because it's nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
Have some fun. It's not too stressful. Unless you're in war, like I am.
You don't seem stressed though.
No, I mean, because it's not real war. Only imaginary people are
think.
dying. So that's fine. I can spare them. They're disposable.
I would be playing my stressful game right now.
I'm surprised the tank doesn't do well against the city.
There's a certain tank that does. It's just whatever the siege thing turned it.
Yeah. I have artillery. Hoping that they can get... They're not in range for that? 22, are you kidding me?
Someone's in your way.
Uh,
You're in your own way,
Yeah, I gotta-
actually.
Yeah, the one thing I'm building in one of my cities won't even be built in time.
So, Mark, I have some bad news.
What is that?
I think our PlayStation died.
it's happened before,
Yeah, except it's taken how many days to wake back up?
right?
/ weeks.
So no more Dead by Daylight.
Well, I have been playing it on the PC as well.
Gotta
So.
feed that addiction.
Yep. It's actually... So, the PC, remember how I told you could do the chat with people?
I hate
Yeah.
when it does this.
I would turn that off immediately.
So I was going to, but I'm like, let me just see what happens. Everyone has been so nice. It's like bizarre. Like, I played a game where the killer got their ass handed to them. Like, they weren't bad. We were just really good together, the 4 survivors. And afterwards, everyone was like, oh my god, good game. You did such a good job. I'm new to PC, blah, blah.
Good
I'm like,
Jane
wow.
indeed.
Shut up.
GG.
Geek vibe. Yes, everyone was GGing, and then someone asked for my Discord. I was like, okay, slow down.
Why don't you marry them? Jeez.
I know. But it was nice. So I'm like, all right. So far, I haven't ran into any jerks on chat. Give it like another day or so.
I was gonna say,
but-
just you wait.
yeah. Yeah, it's been going okay. I wish it was cross-platform where you could play with the PlayStation. Because then that wouldn't be a problem.
True. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Yeah, hopefully.
see. Maybe the Steam Summer Sale will have that on.
Yeah. They might, just because they have Silent Hill available now.
I am literally just building up to getting the nuclear bomb, getting a nuclear sub, and then
Just gonna wipe everyone out.
just dropping it on Greece on the final turn.
That'd be great.
And then just drops it on Dan by accident.
Whoops.
I would, to be honest, I would love to do that kind of shooting Freud or whatever it's called. But I wouldn't make it to your part of the map in time.
That's
The
how far
only
away we
reason.
are.
Yeah, the only reason he's not gonna bomb you.
Yeah, I would love to have that joke happen.
Jeez.
Be like, here it goes, Grace. Oops, sorry, Dan. My bad.
Yeah, I thought Tokyo was
In
part of
Greece.
Greece.
Mark,
That
if
would
you-
be funny.
If you do that, I can't be friends with you in real life. That would just be terrible.
Well, you wouldn't be able to be friends with me if I dropped a nuclear bomb on Tokyo in real life.
I couldn't do it. Can we do a joint war? No.
There's a great joke, and no spoilers in Last of Us Part 2. But if you played Left Behind, then you know that, Ellie is gay.
Right.
So the joke, Joel thinks this one guy in the camp is she has a thing for her, want a date or whatever, and he goes, just call it instinct, and she goes, well, you're way off on this one, buddy, sort of thing. And then she tells the guy later in the game the story, and he goes, he was wrong because you're not my type, and he would go, why? Because I'm Asian.
Ugh.
And he knows she's gay,
Right.
and he goes, yeah, that's exactly why. That's one of the good things they do is callbacks to things like that, and just keep the humor going as heavy as things are in that game.
So we played a little bit the first Last of Us.
I made you play the part where you and Joel get split up and you have to go through the flooded building, and there's zombies that pop out of the water, and I literally couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do this. So I made you go through that, I think.
Hey,
Yeah, so
I'm that kind of husband.
what I would say for this game, you've been playing Dead by Daylight, so it might not be much of an issue.
Yeah, it
but,
might be okay now.
it's not so much jump scary.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, it's the most, and I'm not trying to hyperbole or anything, but in terms of just hitting my emotions, it's it's been the hardest hitting game I've played.
Wow.
Life is Strange got there close.
Wow.
Just in case, just because, it had been a few years since, one of my favorite family members had passed, so that whole story in Last of Us, with being able to spend time with someone that's, you watch die, and all that, hit home. So the emotions got hit there. But this is on a completely different
Jeez.
level, and
It's
I'm
crazy
trying
how
to-
video games can do that.
Yeah. Sure, I'll accept your demand, Montezuma.
Mark just taking it.
So-
He's like,
Yeah.
I can't be in a war right now.
Yeah, it's just sure.
What do you got to lose?
Exactly. Nice.
So I remember The Last of Us, the first one. That
Yeah.
started out. I cried within the first 3 minutes. Like the opening scene was.
Really?
I cried too.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god! Like exactly the way you think it would happen, it happened.
Yeah.
It was really sad. So I 100% believe you that this game is depressing.
What a bunch of babies.
I don't want to. I mean, obviously the game's been out for forever, but
Listen,
it's not what happened. It's the way
It's the
that
way
the
that it
voice
happens.
acting was, and it was just all of it was just. It was sad.
I'm with you. I hear you. Games are very they're art forms now. They elicit emotions.
It's a Naughty Dog. I think the thing that separates this, especially when I get the comparison of playing, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake and then this game, is that them doing the voice acting in the same room really shows in Last of Us.
Yeah.
You know, compared to doing the traditional
Right, in
voice
the booth.
acting, you know, where it's just them in a booth, you know.
Right. I'm sure that matters a lot in some situations.
Oh, I imagine it's huge.
Yeah.
I actually saw a picture of Mercer, Laura, and Ashley all together acting together, and obviously they already have a ton of chemistry together, so it can only benefit the game, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and I would I'd have to see the I know they put out photos of them with Troy Baker, which is the three of them are, you know, the three main characters in the game.
Right.
So it's very well done, and they're really good actors. Like,
Yeah, it's incredible.
it's kind of amazing what they can do, voice acting wise, and just little things. And yeah, every time I talk about it, I'm like, I feel like I'm playing this up too much, but.
I've heard those games are great, but I've also seen some people say it's garbage, like this new one is garbage.
Well, it depends on where you were getting that from, because they may just be upset that it has gay characters in it.
I think it was just random people. I have no idea whether or not people were saying that because of the, how the main characters are.
Yeah.
I don't know. All they said was it was garbage, and some people said they loved it. So, I mean, who knows at this point?
I think sometimes when a game is so widely loved, you have the people who are going to hate it just because of that fact,
Sure.
and then they go out of their way to say how bad it was.
Yeah.
So it could be like that too.
They want to be the what's it called?
The cool kids to not like it.
Contrarian
Yeah.
opinion on everything. Next turn. Yeah, but I could see some people seeing this as a 7.
Not as good as the first.
Yeah, just that, and maybe the emotion of it didn't hit them as hard, like
Sure.
stuff like that. I could see a 7. But people saying it's trash is,
It's too much.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess people had high expectations.
Yeah. And also, it's the anti-SJW product that you always gotta,
Deal with.
be careful,
Sure.
because they, will only say something sucks because they think it's pushing an agenda.
Yeah, I hear you. It's very strange. The reason people will hate on something.
Yeah, it's just sad.
Oh, 100%.
But it's like that all the time. I'm trying to think of other games that had it recently. Any game that's extremely popular, that it's getting a lot of 10s. You say, "Oh, it can't be that good."
Right. Yeah, you'll always get those people who. It's same thing with like movies, right? Like, there's no way this movie's a 5-star movie. But
You're only saying that because it has political themes that you agree with.
right.
You
I
know.
know. I know a lot of people were saying that about the new Spike Lee movie. Like, oh, with what's going on in the world, there's no way people aren't gonna give it a 5.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, Spike Lee is also a phenomenal director, and
Yeah.
the movie was awesome. So
Yeah. You're hitting on the same thing, but in the video game community, it's more, having female leads, having them be gay female leads.
yeah,
To double down on those idiots. And the fact that I think the group that you're fighting is like religious fanatics, so that hits another group of people. I think you just hate on Christians.
right.
And these people never like the user review scores were like 3.4 on Metacritic like hours after the game came out.
Oh,
It was
really?
like-
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
because
and
they
it-
just want to give it a bad score.
That's like the
Yeah.
people with Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just leave zeros with no comments, or
It's
stuff
awful.
like that.
It's so childish.
Yeah, very annoying.
Yeah, so
There's
like
like
I
with
said,
what was it? Captain Marvel.
Captain Karen.
Captain Karen. Well, when Captain Marvel was coming out, people were just bum rushing it, saying it was terrible. The movie hadn't even come out yet.
I mean, they weren't wrong, but
The movie was fine.
yeah, I mean, you can't there's only so much a great actress can do with the script.
Sure.
what movie are we talking about now?
Captain Marvel,
Captain
the
Marvel.
Oh, I thought you said a
Oscar-
great actress. That was.
Oscar
I'm sorry. That's
award-winning
my bad.
actress.
First of all,
Oscar.
she's an
award-
Oscar award winner. So let's show some respect.
She's not Kate Beckinsale.
All right. You love Kate Beckinsale too.
I don't love.
You like her.
I liked
Yeah,
her when she was in Underworld. How
Yeah,
long
but that's
ago
all
was that?
she's done. That's
Yeah, exactly. I haven't talked about
But
Kate
she's done-
Beckinsale in years.
That's not true.
She's done 4 Underworld movies. Which is
You
sad if you don't even know that. That just shows you where her career is.
Right.
I loved Underworld. She made 3 more of those. What?
Yeah, there was entirely too many Underworld movies.
And she made Van Helsing.
Yeah. Oh, that accent in that movie.
Yeah. It's on par with Elizabeth Olsen in Age of Ultron.
Ugh,
Uh,
I can't believe
have
it.
you
that
seen
even
Have you
happened.
seen The Wall
The Wall?
with Matt Damon? The Wall,
No, can't say I have.
the one where he's like the guy fighting these supernatural beasts on the Great Wall of China.
Oh, yes, I have seen that. That was terrible.
Did we see all
I-
of that?
I haven't seen that movie, but I saw clips on how did this get made of how his accent changes throughout the course of the movie.
It's so bad.
Like he didn't like zone in on it's some kind of Irish.
Yeah, it was. I remember it being terrible. Should I keep this city? I'm gonna keep it. What happens if you raise a city, Mark?
It just makes it an empty space.
I'm gonna keep it then.
You should just destroy it right in front of Gordian.
Yeah,
Yep,
I just
you
took
just
your
gotta-
city, bruh.
Keep what's it called? An army person near it.
Yeah, I have infantry in the
Okay,
City.
just to make sure it doesn't revolt.
just to make sure it doesn't revolt. I'm in over
No,
my head.
because that'll happen because you're technically not occupying force right now.
Right.
You might want to combine those gunners next turn.
These two.
Turn them into an army.
He can't see right.
So what is it?
Yeah,
The artillery?
it makes them stronger.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do that. I did that with my tank. My tank core.
I saw that.
So now I'm just gonna capture all this guy's cities. It's gonna be great.
all because. What did he do?
He started a war with me.
I thought he said something to you first.
Oh,
You're fit.
shit.
I think you.
Amphibious?
I don't know what I did, but I just needed to get them out of there. Or get them some health.
Yeah, they can't move this turn.
Damn it. More housing in Hong Kong? Well, that's
I
not gonna
actually
happen.
think my spy missions in Australia may actually help you win the game.
Ooh, look at Mark with the tag team effort.
He's gonna nuke you though, so don't forget.
No, as soon as I get the nuclear submarine, I'm just nuking Greece. Because I don't know when you're going to win. Because you're getting real close on culture.
That's awesome. Let's see here. Oh, are we getting close on culture?
Yeah, you might want to check it after you
Well, let's
do anything that needs repair in this city.
It doesn't even look like we're that close. 162.
No, click on
culture, right?
up at the top. Click on culture.
I don't see it. It looks like I'm killing them, right?
Yeah, you have to get more. That number on the left has to be higher than the number on the right.
So,
80 and 105.
So, yeah,
You
you're
have to
getting
get
real.
over 105.
okay.
Yeah.
So where is he? Oh, I'm killing him.
Yeah.
You have to get more of that left side number than the second place person has right side number.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So everybody, the rest of us have to get over 196 to beat you.
There.
Okay.
You're actually at war with Persia, who is in second place on culture. If I saw that correctly.
No, second place on culture is
Is Greece.
Australia,
Oh,
and
shit.
I currently have 2 spies in Australia.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Look at that. Good guy, Mark.
What country is that?
Scythia?
Oh, okay. The woman who just runs all over you and you just let her.
What am I gonna do? She has a much larger army than I do.
What city is that?
That's Persia.
Oh, that's you attacking Persia.
They're attacking me. I'm just defending at this point. What's their what's Persia's capital?
Passagarde?
That's the capital,
I
right?
think so.
Excellent.
Excellent. to release the hounds?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Hey, release the hounds. Where's my tanks? I gotta get my tanks in there.
I like how they show the crabs moving around in the water.
Alright, so I created that. Alright, what is this? Machine gun 320. Should I upgrade? Should I upgrade to a machine gun?
Yeah, why not?
That's 320 gold. Eh, what the hell.
What are you attacking over there?
I need, whatchamacallit? Can scale cliff walls now. That's awesome. I'm so proud of my guys. I need something to defend.
I like how Melbourne is in, like, the North Pole.
Yeah. Hmm. All right, cool. So what else is going on, guys? How's everything otherwise? How's the podcast? Is Mark still there?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
still.
Okay. Let's say I think we lost Mark.
No, I'm here. Sorry, I was muted. Can you
Don't
hear
let
me?
it happen again, dude. I'm tired of this.
So, in about 8 turns, I'll be able to bomb Greece.
Nice.
So,
Where's my
let's
aunt?
hope the game doesn't end before that.
Where do I need to send my spy?
Yeah, so the podcast, we essentially talked about all the things, you know, the 2 press conferences that happened. Went through the entire list for Sony. Talked about Bug Snacks.
Talked about what?
I'll talk about Bug Snacks.
I don't know what that means.
It's Mark's dream game.
It's so good.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
So that's an actual game.
Yep. Kinda bug and kinda snack.
I am so lost right now.
And yes, I did sing the song on the podcast, yeah.
Perfect.
Did you ever play Octodad? Dan?
No, never even heard of it.
Okay.
What is that?
The people that made that game made Bug Snacks.
So is that like a board game or an actual video game?
Video game.
Okay, it sounds like a board game.
Ooh.
Australia just declared war on Persia.
Nice.
Nice. Australia coming in at the last moment.
Well,
God.
Where's Tom right now? I need him in the chat. No one's chatting with us.
Were you even gonna pay attention anyway?
I've been looking.
yeah. I still had the what's it called? Thing open from when I trucked, so I still have our conversation from Thursday. I don't even know what to do here. I'm not on that.
Just destroyed this thing.
Oh, so I see they've rebelled.
Nice. Just rocked him. I'm coming for Gordian. I don't know what that is, but I'm coming for it.
I think it's capital. Oh no, it's not.
No. They have an airstrip there. I gotta be careful. I pillage this road. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's gonna be real close for you. I think you're gaining 5 tourists every 1 or 2 turns. So if everything stays steady, you should win in 4 to 6 turns.
We'll see what happens.
Hopefully it's not that fast because my bomb won't be built in time.
Dan, stop being so cultured.
I can't help it. I have no amenities in Kyoto. I'm sorry, guys. I literally can't do anything. Look at this. There's nothing here for me to do.
Just build something.
Just build, dude. I can't. There's nothing for me to
What
build.
about an aerodome?
No. I meant just build like a builder or just something.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I can't build anywhere.
Build the building.
Yeah, can't just have to do something. You can send that builder to anywhere that needs.
True. So I like how Australia is now mobilizing its forces. I feel like he's gonna surrender. I think he's gonna declare peace. Because
And then what?
I took one of his cities. Australia's coming after another one of his cities. I mean, we have a coalition of the willing, ready to roll, son. I'm gonna try to kill his builder. Show him we do not tolerate.
I think you just like
Oh boy.
kidnap his builder. Who's attacking you over there?
Barbarians.
What the hell? Tell them they're not relevant.
They're coming, man.
Barbarians
Just
and
because
tanks.
nothing means anything in my game anymore. I just set up the science thing that I just clicked on future tech, which is the last thing on the list. We're just like,
Yeah,
here.
that's what I have. Future Civic.
No, where your research is, I just went to the last thing on the list because it doesn't matter what I research now.
You have everything.
Yeah. No, not that I have everything. I really only want the research to be able to drop this bomb. So now that I'm able to do that, it doesn't matter. Because I'm not going to be able to build the space program in 12 turns.
True. Build a neighborhood.
Yeah, it's going to be really tight
Is
in
it?
terms of you getting in the
God.
culture victory right before the turn is over.
I don't like this. I don't like when Mark talks that way. Mark, stop talking that way.
It looked like you gained 2 tourists. Oh, good news. John Curtin's number went down, so you have to get you're only 16 away instead of 18. So at worst, it would be 8 turns.
You're making me sweat.
Yeah, it'll be, unless if his number goes down more, it'll be 8 turns if you get 2 every turn.
Okay.
So if things stay the same,
We're at turn 239 right now. It's getting tight.
No, this is a chill wind down game.
Well, Mark, he's doing the play-by-play, and it's now I'm nervous.
because I have nothing else to do until I'm just built. Just kind of running out the clock here.
Running out the clock. It's a run out the
D-Day
clock
clock.
situation.
Because I'm not going to win.
Alright, so what's Australia doing? Australia's got a mobilized cavalry.
Dang.
I'm just gonna fortify this guy.
Just gingerly stepped over his border.
What do I want to attack? I don't want to attack there.
Next turn.
What was that? The blood rain?
I can name the unit.
Wait, did you name it that?
No.
It's a random thing.
Yeah, just I
So
guess it's a
funny.
random name generator.
I always do it for my airplanes. Because when you're clicking on planes in the aerodome, if you don't name them, it just says jet fighter, jet fighter, jet fighter, jet bomber, and you don't know which one has gone out yet.
Right.
So
Where the heck am I? What am I doing here? Hold on. I gotta do a ranged attack here. Hold on. Drive them back. Nice. Get out of here.
They're still there though.
Get that weak shit out of here. They could be there. That's fine. They won't be able to really do much, it looks like. Where am I here? So these guys can't do anything. Right? Actually. Get some fishies.
What about that little island right there?
I don't know if there's anything I could build on that. Doesn't look like there is.
Maybe if you had a settler.
God, I wish
might be-
Cyrus would just suck up his pride and admit defeat at the better man.
Might want to click on him to see if he is. Asking.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe he has. 10 turns remaining.
Oh God, he doesn't look like he's backing down.
Oh, he wants to make peace. Yeah,
Wow, look at all the stuff.
and he's
giving
offering
you.
me a lot. What should I do?
What do you do?
Should I just run him into the ground? There's only 10 turns. I'll accept the deal. A reasonable
Oh, he
offer.
still looks so evil. Oh, there he is.
All right.
That'll knock all the anybody you have in his territory will be.
Kicked out.
Did they ransack me a little bit? It looks like someone did.
Yeah,
Where's
just
that
send a
builder?
builder over there to repair that.
How dare they? How dare they?
I love how that's your capital.
I can't do anything there. It's been just sitting there forever.
It's so extra.
I feel bad for these people. There's nothing I can do. I can't do anything to help them. I'll make a battleship, even though there's not enough turns. So what are we looking at here?
It's going to be real close.
So
I
alright.
think the only ones that can win, I think, are you, and I think the Nubian Empire can win the score.
Okay, we're score. Yeah, I mean she's a little less than 100 points ahead of me.
Yeah.
John Curtin and I are we're
It's
neck and
because
neck.
She took over an entire continent
Yeah,
and then went heavy into religion. So that's why her score so high.
my goodness gracious.
I've never seen anyone get that close to a culture victory, so bravo.
Oh, thank you. Did you hear that?
Yep.
I'm breaking new ground here.
Better watch or your headphones are gonna
And that was with you not even like looking up a strategy on the internet.
No, that's true. I didn't. What do I
You
have?
have it all recorded that you did not look up how to do it.
It was just pure Dan.
Oh boy.
Alright. And the countdown for people not watching my screen is 3 more turns until the Greek
Doomsday.
city of Rhodes goes kaput.
That's you gotta warn me so I could watch.
If Sparta wasn't so close to Paris, I would bomb Sparta.
Oh, because it would get you.
Yeah, it would spread to my capital.
That would be hilarious. You took yourself
10
out by accident.
turns remaining. Oh, Scythia has a very large army, but they're very old. She still has like cavalry and crossbows, field cannon.
I have a helicopter.
My guy was captured. Womp womp. You know what? Too bad. Have to repair stuff.
I have 2 helicopters.
I got one of them. Cool, cool. We're at the home stretch, friends. 9 turns left.
You were 14 away from winning.
I don't like it. Mark keeps giving me the the updates. I'm interested to see if anyone that's watching has ever played this game. I'm curious, like, what their favorite way to win is.
Yeah, so either put it in the chat here or leave it in the comments on the YouTube video.
On the YouTube. Ooh, I got a great person. This could be my victory right here.
Boris.
Where are they? Where's the great person?
I don't really care.
That's a battleship.
Yep. Right you are.
Ooh, I might be able to help you on the next turn.
He's so
Mark is
excited.
so excited. I love it.
Greece just came into second on the tourist thing.
Oh,
and I'm
really?
about to bomb the shit out of one of us.
Man, look at all those. It's pretty good.
I thought this said senpai. The Belushi theater.
Oh, Sendai.
Senpai.
I can't do anything there. Right, I have a quarry
I
here.
was just laughing because I'm like, of course. My spies are holding off third place, and
Mark is doing the Lord's work here.
Yep.
doing the dirty work.
The dirty work. You're like Cal Naughton Jr. in what is it? Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe one time I could come in first. Well, then how do I win? Oh yeah, I guess that doesn't make much sense. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with second. You get third, fourth, hell, even fifth. You great work. I got a chalice.
Oh.
Come on, baby. So close. Uh-oh, Greek Empire and I, we're not friends anymore.
France has heard that the sunbathing. Ow. I couldn't read it fast enough.
I built a seaside resort.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you could do that. How do you do that?
You have to have something near the beach.
Oh, did my thing freeze?
Oh no.
Can't do anything.
Hold on, wait.
Uh-oh.
Don't panic.
We have the IT lady here.
I can save.
Yeah, can you save Mark just in case?
I save. Because the big moment's going to happen if you want to sleep.
Alright, we're gonna fix this frozen game and we'll be right back. So we're just gonna go on a BRB screen real quick.
BRB.
Right.
And we're
Oh,
back.
hey. Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah.
My wonderful wife fixed the problem. So we are... are we? Are we
Yeah,
ready to
we're
go? It just keeps doing that.
Yeah, I
hate-
think the stream might still be open.
It is.
Nope, that's on my end. Never mind.
So we're good?
You're good.
We are so good.
Good to go. All right, so before we left off, we're at turn 243. So we're coming down to the wire.
Yep, so you might want to go and look at Spain.
Spain. Where's Spain? Hold on, right over here, right? All right, so where are you launching? Sparta or
Yeah.
Rhodes?
Roads.
Okay, I'm looking at Rhodes.
I don't know if you'll see anything.
It's like grayed out, but would I still see a nuclear launch?
I don't know. I'm just going to declare war, get my ass handed to me.
Oh, yep.
Oh. Oh my god! Wait, get that thing out of there. Whoa.
I just see
It just looks like
It's-
from Game of Thrones.
it's a green mist.
What did they call that stuff? Dragonfire?
Wildfire.
Wildfire.
That's wild.
Literally.
Come at me, Greece.
Oh man, that's wild. I love it. That's the way to end a stream, friends. Now, Mark, scorched earth. How does that make you feel, Mark? Mark doesn't. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna what's the
And
escalate?
now I'm
Not
taking
escalate.
out his army up here.
Are they mobilizing?
Well, they're attacking me with what they have right now.
Gotcha.
Mark's going out in a blaze of glory.
I love it. Oh, how close are we? Man, we're right there.
Wait, go back over? I want to see it again. How far away are you?
Pretty close.
93 out of 106.
So now what? I have to beat.
Nobody else looks that close to me.
Oh, Mark
Unless
was
we're looking at the wrong thing.
Sorry, I'm
preoccupied.
You have to beat 106.
I have to beat 106, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Before
it's gonna
someone
be-
else beats what?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Before the game ends.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know. I don't know.
We just made like a bunch of great works.
Off the Mark has declared war on Pericles.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
Off the Mark just murdered millions of people.
Just because the game is almost over.
Hey, listen, no better time than now, right?
All right.
Can't hold anything back.
Trying to get my ships over there.
Mark is getting ready for war. He's going for it.
All right, guys. Upgraded to destroyers. All right.
Yeah, just now. Alright, so now I could see everything.
Yeah, go check out around east of Paris.
East of Paris. Oh boy. You seem to be surrounded.
Yes, a little bit.
But again, all of their stuff is like ancient.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy them, but it's gonna take a little bit.
Yeah. That's the good thing. If you have a more advanced military, you know, you'll be able to make short work of them. I? Alrighty. I don't really know if there's anywhere else I could send these guys. Get more fish, I guess. Just nothing but fish.
Taking over the world and the ocean.
That's right. Ooh. Tsar Alexander. Not bad. Pretty good. Look at this. 134 tourism.
And what do you need to get to?
106? Or 108. It keeps going up. I don't
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
trying my best.
So what does that mean when it keeps going up?
That means he's gaining.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. A longsword. Created by Soul. Boop. How many? I think you get 3 from an archaeologist. 3 turns from them.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't remember. How long? We're an hour and a half almost. So we're gonna finish our campaign before we hit the 2-hour mark.
Why, I hope so. You're 6 turns away.
But those are pivotal 6
Well,
turns.
it doesn't matter. They just tried to send their ironclad over to one of my things in South America, and it just got destroyed.
Oh, you knocked it out?
Yeah.
I wish I could see what Mark was doing. That would have been fun. Man. I liked in the group chat before we were discussing what song should replace the Star Spangled Banner as the national anthem. And
Are we being
Anthony's
serious or funny?
What's that?
Should we be serious or funny?
I'm being funny.
Okay.
I liked Anthony's I Am a Real American. the Hulk Hogan entrance. That was pretty good. I'd go to war for that song.
Wow.
Can you imagine that blaring before the charge? Mark, you'd be fired up, man. You'd be ready to run through a wall.
Of course.
And it would sell itself. What you gonna do when America runs all over you, brother?
Just for that guitar riff alone.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
I like how Australia is still fighting Persia.
No, this is barbarians.
Oh.
I know, it's crazy. I guess did they have an uprising maybe? I don't know. I am a real man. They say it's gonna be stuck in my head.
You fight for the rights of every man.
That's right. My art museum, oh no.
The humanity.
Get these guys out of here.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt me in the long run, I'd imagine. See, it went up 90 to 109.
What can you do
if
to
you had
get
a
more
couple more
culture
turns,
points?
you would have done it.
What's that?
I said, what would get you more culture points? Anything you could build?
I don't know if there's anything he can do in a short amount of time left.
No. Yeah, I don't really have much of an option. Four. Can't send these guys anywhere really. I'll just skip their turn.
Sure. That'll help.
I want to get my tank over there to destroy those guys. So they leave me alone. Oh, and what's his name wanted to establish an embassy.
Okay.
What are you up to, Mark?
I am currently just battling Greece.
Still going at it?
Yeah, trying to take over the city to maybe help you with your culture.
Which city are you
Yeah.
taking over?
Roads.
Oh, so now you can't go in there, though, right? Because of the fallout?
Well, once I take it over, if my people die, that's fine.
If they die a slow, terrible death, so be it.
It's fine.
For the greater good, right, Mark?
Exactly.
That's friendship right there.
That is friendship. Sacrificing your own people for another country to be victorious. They'd understand.
You get it.
Fellas, we're sending you into an active war zone
Nuclear war zone.
for our friends in Japan. Well, that's fine. These stupid barbarians. Why didn't anyone take them out? I hate them. Someone's gonna have a new city.
Newbie.
3 turns left. 4 turns left. Yep. Moving up.
I like how it counts down every turn now.
Not interested. Go screw yourself then, bud.
War. Just kidding.
Back to war. I can't do anything there. I'll just make a sewer. Why not?
That's the funniest thing. I'll just make a sewer.
Skip these turns. There's nothing else I can really do. Alright, man. Not much left. Not much left to do except for the crying. Oh, I'm so close. I am so close. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Because
Unless you did something crazy.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna win just on score alone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because unless somebody gets a victory, then score wins.
I'm not gonna make it.
You got a nuker.
I don't have any. I don't have a nuclear option here. What a bummer. We fought hard. I don't know who to blame.
The barbarians.
Nah, I'd blame Jen.
That's not surprising.
How about I blame Bruce?
No,
Why not?
because he's not doing anything to you.
He could have helped.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He was your scout.
Ugh, what a bummer. I'm really upset now. It's gonna ruin my week.
Oh boy.
Don't talk to me for the rest of the week, everybody. I'm gonna be inconsolable.
The game's not over yet.
Oh, it's over. Alright, it's over. What am I getting in terms of tourists? How do I see how in terms of tourism?
I don't know.
It's not great. 4 turns remaining.
I thought I already said that.
That's what I thought too. I have no idea. And I can't even do anything. Decisive victory. Just rocked this guy and his dog.
Oh, we did
Well,
take
you
that
know what?
first.
He needed it. He needed a good ass kicking.
Oh, that's so nice. You're just being bitter.
I am a little bitter right now. Thought I was going to sneeze there. I apologize. What are you doing now, Mark?
Hmm.
I'm excited to see what we do next after this
Yeah.
campaign.
Took Rhodes.
Took Rhodes. Rhodes is now France.
New City.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Excellent work.
I don't know if he did anything to his. We'll find out next turn.
Well, couldn't have hurt to do it. Too much warfare in this campaign, more than I expected. Cyrus has sent me a warning. This guy just doesn't know when to quit. Man, there are a lot of barbarians there. I'm not gonna have enough time to do anything with them anyway.
Let's see. I don't know what that'll do.
Can't do anything here, really. I don't have enough time for that. Ooh, signet ring. Can't really do much. I keep forgetting to look at what he's sending in terms of a warning. He's an afterthought to me because I destroyed him. Mark, next time we do a campaign, we should get some like crazy techno music going on in the background or something. Pump up the jam, dude.
Make sure it slaps, right?
Oh, yeah. Or else Anthony won't watch. He's a very big fan of the usage of the term slaps. I've noticed about that. He's a big
Anthony?
slaps guy. Anthony's very big on the new terms. I'm just left in the past with that stuff. I'm a dinosaur. We might make it to 2 hours in the way that this is going.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 4 turns and it took a half hour.
Yeah, that's because one of us is also fighting a war.
I mean, I was at first. Is that my computer, Jen?
The charger
Oh.
or my phone.
So what do you think would be the next campaign we do, Mark? Red Death. What is Red Death? That's like a free-for-all?
Look at all these places that have great works, but I have not been able to find
Nothing great, right?
that it has any great works in it.
Once again, Jen using my username. Unbelievable. Get your own username, Jen. How has Pyramid Head been on Dead by Daylight?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to both of you.
Doing good.
Oh, yeah. I have my own username, bruh. He's been good. So she answers in the chat, and then you also answer
Why did not pick me up?
in real. Yeah, it picks you up.
What happened to her other username?
What's that?
I said, what happened to her other username?
I don't know. I've never seen Aquino D2 and Jenny Aquino in the same room together. Which is not true. I'm looking at them both right now. Two turns left. Hi. What are you doing? You got a little dog hair on you.
That's weird. That never happens.
Yeah.
There he is again.
Yeah. He's denounced me.
That's pretty ballsy of him.
Right. I still have my my army on his doorstep. I could
He's
just,
trying to distract you.
if I had more turns, I would just roll into Gordian and lay waste. I am 8 points away. I don't think it has the distance.
You can't build anything that gets you culture points.
I've built a few things.
I'm trying to take culture away from.
With your spy.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to do that. Would you raid a Great Works or something?
Maybe.
No, I'm just rating the what's it
Museums?
called? Yeah.
He's stealing their culture.
Yeah. Gotta. It's the only way you survive. Steal other people's shit.
Look at the barbarians.
I know. I have a ton of barbarians just outside of my one city with a tank to defend.
Two turns remaining.
So close. So Mark, we finally got into the house with the tenant's approval. Did I tell you about that?
Oh no.
Yeah, so we had a couple contractors go in and give us estimates. So we just sent that out, and now we're just waiting to hear back from the sellers.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we should probably hear back tomorrow. Right?
I lose. That'd be nice.
Yeah, hopefully they just meet all of our demands, no questions asked.
This isn't civilization. We're gonna go to war with them if they don't.
Yeah,
Steal their great works.
that's right. We'll just take over the house. One turn remaining.
I can't build anything in 2 turns.
Ooh, he's giving me money. I made a demand. Yeah, you better, bruh. Get
I
that
won't
out of here.
comply.
Of course you will.
Now don't you feel bad?
How is a tank gonna lose against mechanized infantry? I don't understand that.
Is there any open area even left? Okay. Sure. I'll send this.
There's nothing else I can really do now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you know what? Sorry, dude. Your loss.
This guy again.
Look at this. Refuse deal. One way or another. Is there anything I can do? I don't think so. I think I'm just...
Can you send a spy somewhere to steal something? Or is there
No, I don't
nothing?
have any spies left.
Did you fix your stuff?
Yeah. What a bummer.
Sure.
I
I'll
was
take
only
it.
7 points
50%.
away from a culture victory. Well, you know, it wasn't from lack of trying, right, Mark?
Yeah, we tried.
We did a good job, I think. It was a team effort. You win as a team, and you lose because of Mark.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's what the saying is, right?
Mark has one more nuke. We know where it's
Yeah,
gonna
it
go.
is. It's gonna hit Osaka.
Or Kyoto. That's your capital.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kyoto hasn't
The
done.
poor people of Kyoto.
Kyoto hasn't done anything.
They've suffered enough. No amenities.
It's better than the negative amenities that were there.
Out of all of your cities, Kyoto looks the most awesome.
It does kind of. It's very
Look at all
busy.
that stuff,
Has a stadium,
right?
an
They're
amphitheater,
just being spoiled.
a lighthouse, and everything. Yeah, they are being spoiled. You're right. I gave them everything there.
Look at all the fish.
Right. They probably have high mercury poisoning in Kyoto. All they eat is fish.
Oh man.
So we've come to it at last. 250. I'm just waiting for it to end.
You're so upset. 0 turns remaining.
Major defeat. How is that possible? Well, it's over now, right, Mark?
All right. No, I'm just trying to see what I can do in my final turn. God, you were so close.
I know. It's a bummer. How close was I? Oh,
Wow. 5 points.
5 points away. And I wasn't even that far away from the overall score. You know what? They could go fly a kite.
Yeah, that's what you wanted to say right there, right?
Yep. Ah, oh well. What are you gonna do, you know?
Defeat.
Oh no, this is your city now.
From the
This is
dust
depressing.
to which our civilization
Yep.
first rose,
Giant birds
so
flying
too
overhead.
shall we return.
All because I couldn't
As
get
the light
enough
of our
culture.
people fades to
Everything laid to
nothingness,
waste.
We wonder if one will rise to rekindle our flame.
That's so gloomy.
Yeah. Duh. And she's like, bitch, I won.
Just because of overall score, alright? I mean, it's not like she picked something and won. That was a lot of fun, Mark.
Oh, that's pretty funny. If you get 0 points in the game, it registers. It gives you a leaderboard if you click ranking, and the last place is Dan Quayle.
Oh,
I thought you were going to say Dan Aquino.
yep. Damn. Even Mary Tudor did better. What is this? In the name of the Holy Trinity, 3 things do I promise to this Christian people, my subjects. First, that I will hold God's church. What is this all about? Ethelred
No,
the
that's
Unready?
the name of that person.
But why does he have this whole thing?
That's each one of them has one of them.
Really? But you can't only see one?
Well, that's the level. That's how many points you got. It's 490.
Oh,
If you would have
gotcha.
got 500, you would have got Warren G. Harding.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. And number 1 would have been Augustus Caesar. Gotcha. All right.
But I want to check one thing on this. You
Who's
can do
playing?
what you want. Sure. You're the one streaming.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Graph's awesome. You still have graphs up that you can look at.
Yeah.
Do the drop down box where it says buildings constructed.
Okay.
And go to player culture and see how you shot up at the very last third of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I left everyone in the dust.
Yeah, you guys were neck and neck, and then you went blah, blah, blah.
Wow. I mean, listen. The proof is in the pudding, friends.
That you
I
came in
should have
second.
won. I think that's fairly obvious.
Yeah, I think if it was a 300 turn game, you had it.
Yeah, I mean, Nubia cheated for sure. I don't know how. I can't prove it, but one day I will, and I'm gonna come for her.
Damn.
But seriously, thank you, Mark, for helping me through this and
No problem.
getting me to that point. You know, we'll get him next time, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so next time we'll see. I'll check one thing. You can do the outro. I want to see if it'll let me create game.
Sure. So, yeah, this is going to wrap it up for all of us here at the Game Vault podcast.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me play on Sundays, as always. My name is Dan Aquino. My wife, Jen Aquino, was on the keyboard. She was on IT duty.
Yep.
She was killing it. Thank you very much.
Yep.
She's great at everything she does.
Oh boy.
Sucking up real hard. But yeah, you can find me at Diaquino122 on Twitter. I also run the Stranger Damies account, our Real Play D&D podcast.
A face to the name.
That's right, man. That's me. So if I do something stupid, you know who to look for. But yeah, we have a lot of fun on there. We're almost at 800 followers, so we're getting close to 1K.
Maybe we'll do another giveaway at 1K.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone wants to join us or whatever. We'd be more than happy to. We have some swag, right, courtesy of Jen. But yeah, at Stranger Damies on Twitter. Come say hello if you're a fan of the show. please rate and review us on iTunes. We're everywhere that you can stream. You know, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher,
Podbean.
Podbean. Yeah, we're on Podbean, and I think we're also on iHeartRadio now. I want to say.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always leave that out, but I believe we're on there. And we're also on Geek Vibes Nation. So, you know, go check them out at gvnation.com. And you could also check out our other podcast. We have 3 podcasts for the main Damie. That's the mother. And underneath us, we have Stranger Damies, the Game Vault podcast, and They Called This a Movie. They Call This a Movie airs every Thursday. So, and to talk to us there, it's at the main Damie on Twitter. So if you have a movie that you would like us to review, we're always taking suggestions from our fans. Let us know. We have a real doozy in store for you this week coming up. I don't know if you've watched it, Mark, but it's nuts. And yeah, that does it for my little spiel.
Yeah. So, yeah, repeat all things, you know, he said, and, you know, what was I going to mention? Be sure to, for They Call This Movies Instagram, which is the main Damie. Check that out. Follow, like, subscribe, all that, just because Ant does a real good job with taking quotes from it. I think you covered just about everything else, so we should be good.
Yeah, I mean, again, rate and review all of our podcasts. The Game Vault podcast, they do a very good job with the news and what's going on in gaming, and they have a lot of fun with it. The retro roulette that they do, you know, playing old school games. So if you're a big fan of old school games, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, N64, you know, what have you, they'll play it, and it's a lot of fun to listen to that. And, you know, and Stranger Damies, just a bunch of first-time D&D players just getting together and having fun. And what's the saying, Mark? Getting together, rolling some dice, making some mistakes, and having fun. So
Having fun.
yeah, we've come a long way, and we really enjoy giving you that product. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Jen, do you have anything to say?
No, I think you covered it.
Yeah, I covered it pretty goddamn good too.
Except in the beginning when you called us the wrong podcast.
Yeah, that was a problem, but we're gonna end on a high note. So
with the defeat on the screen.
with our city in ruin, we're gonna have to figure out for next Sunday what we want to do, Mark. But we'll be back hopefully, right?
Yeah. Just we'll talk about it all week here.
Yeah,
so.
Sounds good. So for Mark Myers, Jenny Aquino, Tom Schuster, I am Dan Aquino saying have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.